basically have Hassan cover his existing hours, but then we've got to kind of, and Hassan, I hope you're listening here, we're going to have to ask Shanawaz to put his hours on hold, or, if you guys want to share the hours that you're currently working instead, that's fine too. But he's asked for us to cut back just because we need to institute some cost cutting, unfortunately.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
All right. So, because I've understood that from previous experience that this is what we tend to do now.
Yeah, it's we're hoping it's a temporary thing, but yeah, again, because the order volume hasn't kept up because we haven't been pushing more and more campaigns is personally why I think the reason why the volume hasn't continued as expected. The Patrick and the executive team is asking to reduce costs, and specifically has asked, basically, that the U.S. team should cover customer service from noon until 8.
Okay.
And so, Jasmine and if Ebony joins, Ebony as well, needs your help in getting that coverage over that time period.
Starting when?
That's, I guess, up for us to decide, but I think the expectation was as soon as we can arrange for that. So I would say, latest we could kind of start it would be Thursday.
Okay, so starting on the 19th, I am available and willing to do as many of them as needed.
Mm-hmm.
But today, tomorrow, Wednesday, I have finals, and then on Thursday, I'm flying to California.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be back on Monday afternoon.
Okay. So Patrick said he's willing to, cover if there are any gaps. So what I'll say is, I'll tell him then that we can't start until, what was your date, Jasmine?
So I can fill in shifts here and there, but I can't start doing a large volume until the 19th.
Right, because it's basically like an 8-hour shift, noon to 8. Well, actually, yeah, noon. Yeah, noon to 8 was when he suggested it. Okay.
But it's other than that week, it's good timing because I have 6 weeks off of school.
Okay, that's good. And you said, what was your date again? I'm sorry.
The 19th.
The 19th. Okay, so I'll let Patrick know, your availability is until then. If he wants to cover in the meantime, otherwise,
And I can work with him too because I do have, other than Saturday or Friday and Saturday, I should be able to at least fill a few hours.
Okay, and cover with Ebony too.
Yeah.
Because she will, also have to pitch in there. So
yeah.
Okay. So, I as you probably can tell, maybe not, I've been told that I don't sound too emotional when I give bad news. I'm not very happy that we have to do this, but, unfortunately, I don't have a whole ton of say in the matter. So, Hassan and, pass this on to Shanawaz, my personal apologies. But at the same time, I understand from a business perspective. Sometimes you have to make decisions that that you don't want to. So, again,
No, I mean I
we'll figure.
understand.
We'll
I
yeah,
understand, and
we'll figure.
I will
Okay.
tell him. I will tell him.
Okay.
But the thing is, what I personally believe, I could be
Mhm.
wrong. What I personally believe is that um, I would say management wise, we really have a little less idea of what we want to do with ourselves, to be
Mhm.
honest. Because
Mhm.
that's what we did back then with the Sherpas. We hired a bunch of them and then it all went down, so we get rid of them. Then the orders came up and then we hired another person, and now obviously the orders went almost to like 2, 5, 2, 3 a day.
Mhm.
So my question is, if we get up our Christmas offer and there are like a lot of tons of orders in, and then we put up another person on the customer service, and then God forbid if everything goes back to like what it is right now, then we will again
Mhm.
have to fire them.
Right. Right. That's a good point. So, why don't we say it this way, Hassan? If Shanawaz is willing and okay with helping us and working in a what I call a surge capacity, which just means is he okay? To your point, when we have specific large campaigns that we expect to be running, and again, my expectation is we will run these obviously into the going into the Christmas holiday, but my expectation is we'll continue to do them, to keep the order volume flowing. So, if he's okay with working on a surge basis until we get to a point where we we do need someone who's on a more regular basis, I guess I'll call it. Then we would love to have him on standby, but no one really. Well, I feel like anyway, no one really loves to be the person who is on standby.
Yep.
Because it makes scheduling and just his own personal life more difficult. Um, but yeah, if he's willing to be that person who's on standby, and again, my expectation is fully that we will need him through the holiday period. Um,
Right.
then great. So I know that's kind of a tough conversation to have, but I
Right.
appreciate if you could bring that back to him.
Yeah. Well, he's actually here, so I would have to speak with him
Yeah.
once we are done with the meeting. So, um, yeah, not really a problem. As I
Okay.
was telling him so what is the last day he's supposed to be working today or
No, let's make it Wednesday. Let's make it Wednesday, unless you hear different from me.
okay?
Um, and you might want to tell him, that's a little. It'll be someday this week. I might come back after this meeting and say it's today, but my expectation will be more like Wednesday.
Okay. Well, I will let
Okay.
him know, and then I'm
Okay.
pretty sure when we like as you mentioned, being on a standby, I don't think we
Hmm.
will have much of a problem with that, considering like he
Okay.
has one other task that he does in the morning time. So
Okay.
I might have him do the extra 2 hours from 8 to 10 in the
Hmm.
time being. But that is like for me or him to discuss later on. So I will keep you posted about that.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna have to be dialed into a separate conversation because I had a conflict that came up. So I'll leave it to you guys if you have questions for me or you won't need to discuss with each other anything. Please do that. Otherwise, we'll just get through a few more questions, comments, etc., and wrap up. But I'm going to take a second right now and dial into my 5:30 meeting that's in conflict with this one. And as soon as I get that all set up, then I'll come back to this. I'll be able to hear you guys the whole time. It'll just be setting another call up. Okay.
Okay.
So again, if there's any questions or anything for me, just let me know and I'll chime in.
Okay, will do. Thank you.
Joe, was there anything like specific you wanted us to talk about while you were?
Yeah, the one main thing for me is just making sure that the metrics are still continuing to go in to the metric tracker is a big thing because I know folks are reviewing that, and if they are, if you guys are keeping that up to date, on a 24-hour delay, I'm all good.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And also, Hassan, if you could talk about, I know there were some process notes that I had asked you to start on, just high level processes, and how's that going? I may have missed an email on it, but I don't think I saw it from you.
I haven't yet, so I will be doing that by tomorrow. So I've just been, doing the regular shifts and didn't update the sheet for like a couple of days. But today I've been updating it. So I updated like most of it today. The rest that is remaining, I will do that tomorrow morning. And as it relates to the email or the standard process that I need to make, I have it like just didn't put it in the sheet or emailed it to you. So I will do that in the morning.
Okay, sounds good. Looking forward to checking it out.
All right.
Thank you. Sorry, guys, got caught on another call.
No problem, Ebony. I'm also actually stuck on another call as we're talking. So, but that hasn't quite started yet. So I was just asking the team, if you could please keep the metrics on the Google Sheet updated with the daily metrics. That would be great. I know, Ebony, we talked about your typical schedule as you added in, the next business day in the morning, which is totally fine. But just, let's keep to that schedule for everybody. And then the other thing we talked about, Ebony, is we are unfortunately having to cut back on customer service hours, which means Shinawa's is going to kind of go into a standby mode, we think. And when exactly that's going to happen, I'm going to confirm it with Patrick immediately after this call. But in the short term, it may mean we may need some of your help just covering customer service schedules when they pop up.
Okay, no problem.
Hey, Joe, did we change the Domo password?
Sorry, I was talking on my other call. Did we change the password for what?
For Domo?
No, I definitely did not.
Okay. So the password that I have under, like in LastPass, says that it's invalid.
Okay, I'll try mine as well.
Can I send you a forgot password link? Well, I log in to yours.
Yeah, right. Okay. Let me just try. Don't send the password link yet.
Okay.
Let me just try and log in.
And Ebony, so about the customer service hours for us, I after the 19th, I can take a bunch of them.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm picking up the little one, guys, so it might be a little noisy.
Oh, no problem.
So, Ebony or Jasmine, do you think there will be any days, like, or any specific date that you two might not be able to cover in the afternoon or evening?
Yes. Yes.
Like both of you? Or just you, Jasmine?
Well, my answer is yes.
Oh, okay. All right, all right, all right. Do you
On
have
the
any date?
yeah, on the 12th and 13th of January.
12th and 13th. Okay. Well,
And then
that's next
also
month.
for
Okay.
yeah, and then 19th and 20th of January.
Okay. Any date within December, do you think?
I'll probably be a little unavailable on Christmas.
Understandable. Quite. Okay. All right. I just wanted to know it for myself so I can make more time for it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. What else are we discussing about that? Again, aside from that, oh, and also, Abney, did you get that video I sent you about the Wi-Fi extender? Abney?
Sorry.
Yellow?
I can hear you, Hassan.
Oh, okay. I was just asking Abney if she got the video. I think she's not able to hear me or if she's busy.
I think she said she was picking up somebody, so she might be on mute.
I guess so, yes.
Ebony, I'm trying to log into Domo as well, and I can't get in. And additionally, I tried to request a reset link, and I'm not getting it. And what I think that means is our account is in some sort of held or pending status. So we should probably check in with Mayank on that.
Okay. I'll shoot him a text right now.
Okay. You know what? Let me send him the text if that's okay.
Yeah. No problem.
Hey guys, this is Joe. Is there any other items that you want to discuss, or we're just waiting for Ebony to sign back on and ask her the question that Hassan had?
I just wanted to ask her if she got the video. I think she got it. Just hadn't checked it or set up the extender yet.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Anything else for me while we're waiting?
I wanted to ask you for something, but that's like for you and me to discuss when you're free.
Okay. Sure.
Jasmine, did you have any more questions, or should we drop the phone?
No, I'm all set.
All right. So what are we waiting for?
Most of the stuff we need to do.
I think we're all good, guys.
We can start planning on
Yeah.
now.
So when you're free, just let me know. I just wanted to discuss something. Okay?
Sure, we'll do.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you guys.
Thanks, Hassan. Thanks, guys.
Servers there to service the data.